Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. It's been a while, but here we are. My apologies for that. So I'm just showing you guys the bouquet of the week from Calix, Kenya. This time she sent me white roses. Love them. So we just went grocery shopping for my son's stuff, like getting him fruits, spinach, vegetables and stuff. So we got him matoke, sweet potato, spinach, and this grinded flour is from his shosho, and then we got him a fruits. He always takes fruits like twice or once in a day. So I'm just in the kitchen trying to prep everything plus making his meal. So this spinach is to cook his lunch stroke dinner. So I'm also boiling some inji to store in the freezer. So for lunch stroke dinner, he's having matoke mixed with beef and onion and tomato, no salt, nothing. And we cooked this with olive oil. By the way, we don't use any other oil, just olive oil. I'm also cleaning his playing balls because I know the moment he starts playing with them, he'll put them in the mouth, so I always have to clean them first. So this is the end result of his meal. I added spinach to the meal, and then now I just blend them. So I'm in the kitchen right now. I want to cook my breakfast, meal prep my breakfast. So I have steak here that I will cut into strips. I have minced meat that I want to cook with this baby spinach over here, and then I have what are these called, cherry tomatoes to cook my salad. I have the only fruits I was advised to take is berries, so I got this pack that usually has like strawberries, blueberries, and what are these called, red berries or something, cherry, whatever, these ones. So I'm also going to cook some chicken breast. These ones I'll also slice them into strips. I actually discovered today that Carrefour can chop pineapple for you and pack it. So you select the pineapple that you want and then they chop it for you. So I got two of them. There's this one and this one, so I want to put them in the fridge because they'll go bad. These are basically more for my son. And I have some broccoli here. I have cauliflower, white onion and lettuce, and then I have some bananas here that are going bad. I'm thinking of baking a banana cake. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but let's see. So I'm starting by cooking the meat, all of them, then I move to the vegetables, then the salad. So I'm starting with the minced meat. So this one is pretty simple. I'm just putting it in a cooking pot and putting it to be cooking while I prep everything else. So the stack of sufurias you see at the end of the cooker is our dinner and also my son's dinner. So that's why I've put them aside, but at some point I'm just going to remove them from the cooker because I needed to use all the burners. So usually I usually cut my steaks into strips, same to the chicken breast. I usually just cut them into strips, then I pan fry them, then I freeze them. So if I want to like cook them way later for breakfast, I'll like add onions and fry and just cook them up, but right now I'll cook them till they are well done. So if I just like want to carry them that morning, I'll just add like onions on top just to, you know, like give them added flavor or something. Yeah, but mostly these are not just for my breakfast by the way. Sometimes I have it for dinner and lunch. It depends on my mood. If I don't want to take any starch at all, or if I feel like I've taken like bread in the morning, the entire day I'll avoid taking starch. If I've taken like rice or ugali at some point during the day, I'll avoid taking starch, so I'll just have meat and vegetables. So this is just for me to have backup of meat and vegetables in the house. So for the beef, I'm just adding salt, pepper and soy sauce. This is a different kind of soy sauce. I don't know, I just invaded my hubby's sauces. I usually see him putting this on beef and it's taste really nice. For the chicken, as usual, I'm just adding salt and the Galitos lemon and herb sauce. So I was just picking another one from the fridge because I remembered I had one that was opened, and I'll also add the peri peri one on top of the lemon and herb sauce. So I'm just going to let them marinate a bit as I wash the vegetables so that I can come continue cooking. So for those who are new here, where's the camber in me coming out? Anyway, for those who are new here and you don't understand why I'm doing this, during my pregnancy I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes, and if you all know, if you're diagnosed with gestational diabetes, there's a higher chance of you getting diabetes type 2. So that's why I'm on a strict diet. My sugar levels are okay, by the way, they're very okay. I just need to watch what I eat from now on, just to maintain them and just to make sure they are, you know, on good levels. So I'm washing, like I said, I'm washing all the vegetables, and you all know sugar, carbohydrates are usually translated to sugar in your body. So things like rice, ugali, chapati, anything to do with flour is translated to sugar in your body and can make your sugar levels go up. So it's usually advised you put like a very small amount of carbs, then you put half your plate to be vegetables, quarter carbs, quarter meat, half vegetables. That is what I was told. So sometimes I omit carbs in entirety from my meal and just go with meat and vegetables. So that's why I'm doing this meal prep. I do meats and vegetables a lot, and that one actually puts me on a very safe side. I don't take any sugar with my tea. I snack very little, like biscuits and stuff. That is so common. For yogurts, I take like plain yogurt. This healthy journey is actually very difficult. Like this, I was doing this very late in the evening. Not very late. I finished, I think I started at around 5:30 and finished at around 7:30. So I was doing this like late at night. You'll see at some point it gets dark outside. So right now I'm just prepping to my onions. So the first onions are to put in my mincemeat, which I'll mix with the baby spinach, and then the second onion that I cut was for my salad. So that's why I put it in a bowl and I put salt and hot water. That one removes the, you know, the onion flavor that remains behind when you eat salads. It helps a lot. So I'm just going to add some Himalayan salt on it and some hot water. So and then I'll add it to my salad way later on. So the carrot I'm grating right now is also for my salad. So I was just prepping everything as I wait for my chicken and the beef to cook up. But as you can see, I just added a bit of oil to a pan and put the meat inside. There's nothing much I usually do to the meat. So when I want to add a bit of flavor in it, I'll just take the pan again, add a bit of oil and onions and just fry up the meat and have it with either steamed vegetables or fried vegetables or salad, and it just works perfect for me. So while I was doing this meal prep, I actually realized by the time I was done, I didn't have enough fridge space to put all these things inside. I have a very big freezer, but I have a very small fridge. So I think at this moment I just decided I need to buy a big fridge. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy a fridge that is the same size as the freezer that I have. So in case in future maybe I move into a bigger house, I'll just connect the two. So I'll just make sure like the doors open on opposite directions. So that's what I'm going to do. I think next week I'm just going to go to Hotpoint, see the prices, if I can get a freezer, a fridge that is the same size as my freezer, and just replace the one that I have, because it doesn't fit anything. The moment we just put my son's stuff inside that car fridge, that's it. There's no space for leftovers, there's no space for anything. So I think I'm just going to dig into my pockets or just save up and buy another fridge, that one that is a fridge from top to bottom, because I have a big freezer. So I'm just going to buy one that is a plain fridge from top to bottom, so that they'll both serve me very well. The freezer, I can't even finish the space on my freezer right now. It's just big enough for us. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to save up and buy another fridge. So goodness, I chopped some carrots and onion. That one is going to go into my fried vegetables. I'm making broccoli, cauliflower and carrots fried with white onion. So that was what I was prepping, and I'm going to cook it in this red pot. And I also realized that most of my pots don't have lids. I think it's one, actually it's one pot that doesn't have a lid, and all my pots are actually from Rossetti except the red one here. I can't remember which page I actually got it from, but the lid actually burst and broke. So also this one doesn't have its own lid, so I just use the other aluminium ones that we have. So here I'm just washing the lettuce for my salad, and I ended up like getting more lettuce that I needed. So I made salad, extra salad at the end of camera because I didn't use all this salad. This strainer, I got it from Kamkunji. If you missed that video last time, I got it from Kamkunji. I think it was going for 700 shillings. It has come really in handy in washing vegetables in this house. So where was I? I was on the fridge. So yeah, I think I'm just going to save up and buy a fridge and yeah, see how it goes. So my fried vegetables, I'm just having broccoli, cauliflower and carrots fried with white onion. Then I had the salad. So basically all this meat, like these fried vegetables, you can have it with a side of chicken or a side of beef. The mincemeat and the baby spinach, you can have it with a side of maybe one roast potato, one big roast potato, or bread. It actually helps a lot if you have, like, if you want to have carbs, just mix it with something that is high on vegetables or something. So the mincemeat, basically I'm cooking it because I want to have it with like a roast potatoes, or you can have it with what is it called, a sweet potato or ndoma. Actually the funny thing is ndoma hikes my sugar levels. I've never understood that, so I usually avoid ndoma is arrowroot for those who are outside Kenya. So I usually avoid having ndoma that much, but sweet potato goes really well if you have it with a vegetable on the side. So for my salad, I usually mix lettuce, onion, carrots, and this time I decided to add the cherry tomatoes on top, and I usually put mayo on my salad, and then I forgot to add the salad dressing you see at the end. I'm actually editing this video and it hit me, I forgot to add the salad dressing. I really wanted to try it out. My hubby got that one, so I've never tried it out. So yeah, and then this one will just put it in the fridge. This one by the way didn't survive past breakfast. It was eaten for supper and I carried a bit of it for breakfast. So all my meals are done. I wish I had time to like cook more veggies and more meat and salad, because this one only lasted me like 3 days and they were over and I was back in the kitchen again to cook more. So and they're really yummy, by the way. So since my nanny left the kitchen for me, well, it was really clean. She went to bed knowing she's left a very clean kitchen and handed it over to me. It's only fair that I have leave the kitchen clean for her so that she can have an easier time in the morning. So I was just doing all the dishes. I cleaned all the dishes that I used and I ended up cleaning the sink. I also soaked all the what is it called, the kitchen towels that I used and the ones that I found there that were dirty. She's going to clean those ones in the morning. I also cleaned the counter, I cleaned the kitchen, I cleaned the floors, took the bin out and replaced the bin bag, so that way she'll find a very clean kitchen in the morning, and it will be easier for her to start the day on a clean setting. Plus I know she'll start the day with my son, so it's only fair for me to do most of the work for her. So this was like I think 7 or 7:30 at night, so I just got into the zone and cleaned everything out. By the way, just editing this video, I remembered I didn't get the time to bake the banana cake, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Sunday, so I'm just going to do that tomorrow when I have the time to go through YouTube and look for a really nice recipe, or you guys can comment down below for a recipe that I can follow, because I'm just going to do that tomorrow afternoon and bake a banana cake, because I don't want all this banana to go to waste. To clean my cooker, I'm using my vinegar mix, and I get asked a lot every time I mention my vinegar mix what is contained in it, and it's just quarter vinegar. Like in the bottle, I just put quarter vinegar and 3/4 water. You can add essential oils if the smell of vinegar nauseates you. You can add a few drops of any essential oil that you like. It will kind of what is it called? It will mask like the scent of the vinegar or something. It will contain the scent of the vinegar for you, but for me, I just use it plain and simple as it is. I usually see some people adding liquid dish soap inside the mix. If you're using it to clean like very greasy surfaces or your countertops, or you're using it as a multi-purpose cleaner, I usually you see some people adding the liquid dish soap, but for me, I usually use it just to clean my my cooker, all stainless steel surfaces, that's my cooker and my fridge, and all glass surfaces or mirror surfaces. So I'm also adding bleach in my sink drains. It helps contain like the smell that comes out of your kitchen drain, because you've poured grease and food stuff inside, so it's bound to smell a bit. So the bleach kind of helps contain that smell for you. So the last thing I'm doing, not the last thing, I'm also soaking all the kitchen towels like I said earlier on, and I used colored bleach for that. Lost your control, think you're alone, I'm still in your mind. So for dinner, I'm having the chicken and the salad and a slice of the pineapple. Yeah, so this is my dinner today. So before we move on to the next part of my vlog, I wanted to just loop you guys in and tell you Emmaus Properties is having another site visit to Malindi on the 16th of September this year. So I just wanted to loop you guys in so that you can book your flight with them as early as now. So when the flights are a bit cheaper if you book a bit early. So that is the 16th of September. They are going to Malindi to Baraka Gardens. So the prices are listed on the screen. You can also see the number that you can call. So this is a previous site visit that they have done, and this is Wycliffe, the sales manager. So this is the person who will be talking to. He'll take you through the process, and he'll be present in person to guide you through the property, and he'll answer all the questions that you have. So I have a special discount, a Maggie discount. So if you book with them right now, you'll get 5% off your balance, because when you book with them you have to pay 35,000. After you've booked, after you've paid the deposit for 35,000, you get a 5% discount on your balance. So again, they're doing a site visit on the 16th to Malindi, and the meals of the day are catered for, as you can see in the video. The meals of the day are catered for. At the end of the day, you get to go to the beach, you get to swim, you get to go for a nice beach walk. So please book with them. They're located in Jewel Complex, 4th floor. That's along Thika Road next to TRM Mall. So for those who are coming from Mombasa and Kilifi and I think Kwale, there will be private transportation for you guys that will take you to Malindi and to the site, so that you can see the prices again are linked at the prices that you see on the screen. So these are just previous site visit. I just wanted to show you guys how the property is, because I've not been able to travel there myself, but I will soon. Hopefully I'll be able to travel there and just show you guys, but I wanted you guys to see the land itself, what I'm talking about. So this is Baraka Gardens in Malindi. Again, I highly recommend Emmaus Properties. They take you through the journey, they answer all your questions. So the mother title is usually ready, guys. You can ask for a copy, do your search, get your advocates involved in every transaction that you do, guys, or investment that you do. Get your advocates involved, guys. But I highly recommend Emmaus Properties. They also accept diaspora clients. By the way, I get that asked a lot. So they'll also take you the procedure on what you need to do to buy or acquire property from them. So like I said again, the prices are what you see on the screen. Like for the an eighth acre is 150k, so minus 35 you get 115k, so they'll give you 5% of the 115k. If you use my name you'll get the 5% off. So like I said, talk to Wycliffe in the number that you see at the bottom right of the screen. Talk to Wycliffe, he'll take you through the procedure. He's usually very patient, he'll answer all your questions, he'll take you to the site visit, and he'll just make you feel comfortable in the investment. You'll go in knowing 100% this is what you want to invest in, and he'll have answered all your questions and every concern that you have. So again, book the site visit with them early, so that the flight tickets are usually cheaper when you book early. So if you're interested, call them and book the site visit. Again, they're going on the 16th of September to Malindi, to Baraka Gardens. If you're in Mombasa, Kwale and Kilifi, they'll have private transportation for you guys. The meals of the day are catered for, and again, there's not site visit, you'll go to the beach for a nice swim and a nice beach walk. So yeah, they're located in Jewel Complex, 4th floor, in case you want to visit them physically. Jewel Complex is along Thika Road. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. So today I want to do my monthly grocery shopping, and I'm just here sitting in the dining looking at what I have and making my grocery list. With this economy, you can't go to the supermarket without a list. Of course you'll go off it a bit, but it's usually advisable you just have a grocery list, because personally I'm known to buy things in double, because sometimes I assume something is finished and yet I had it even like 2 bottles of it. Like bleach, I'm known to do double. So I'm also checking the freezer to see the meat that is remaining, so that I can top up on maybe our chicken and beef and stuff. So I usually sit here for like 20 minutes and I even sit with my nanny at the other, she was on the other side of the kitchen, my hubby was in the living room. We were just going through what is not in the house and making up a grocery list. So to do my grocery list, I'm just using the Notes app that comes with the Samsung phone. It's not a different app that I use. I ended up adding to this list, and I also added the check boxes that will make sure that I get everything on this list. So this is the outfit for the day. I'm just wearing like a t-shirt dress and this pleat long shirt that I got from, I think it was Bright Style, that store. I've never crammed the name of that store. So yeah, and just these gold sandals. I may go buy more comfortable sandals. 2 of my sandals have, what is it called, have worn out, so I may go get 2 more at Village Market. I'll see how the day goes and if I really want to stop by Village Market today. So yeah, this is the outfit of the day. Let me leave and I'll see you guys at the supermarket while I do my shopping. So I made the mistake of starting with Miniso and Portal Pharmacy and other errands. I didn't end up going to the supermarket. Now I had to go home, eat, rest for a bit. Then we went to the supermarket later on in the evening with my hubby. So I was just looking for AirPods. I lost my previous AirPods, so I was looking for new ones. And I know the moment I just buy others, I'm just going to get the other ones that I had. So at Miniso, I was getting AirPods, earrings. I also lost a couple of my button earrings that I wear to work. I also got a few key holders. I'll do a haul for you guys later on, a detailed one on everything that I got, but mostly I was going there for AirPods, power bank, and some stuff my sister had sent me. She's decorating her sister's room, so I wasn't able to film that much in here, but I stayed here for a while. I think I was at Miniso for like an hour, guys. So I'll do a haul for you guys later on what I got.
To find myself again. I wanna fly over mountains. I wanna reach the end. I'll rise up from the ashes. I wanna burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest. I won't give up. I'm still healing. I'm still healing.
Next I stopped by Portal Pharmacy to pick some supplements. I don't have any supplements that I'm currently using, and I also stopped by to pick a lotion for my bedside table and a toothbrush for my son. I needed to get something that we can use to wash his gum with, because now he started to feed. It's really advisable to find a way to wash his gum and tongue. You can use a clean cloth and warm water, but I thought let me just see what they have. So they have a variety of kids toothbrush, so I thought I just show you guys what they have. You, in case you're interested, you can get them from their website or their physical shop in Two Rivers. So I also got some supplements, and also showing you guys they have Palmer's body oil, especially for pregnant women, and just regular body oil for the rest of us. So I just wanted to show you guys that they have them in stock, and you can get them if you're interested. Yeah. So I'm back from Two Rivers, but I didn't manage to go to Carrefour, so I'll do that in the evening. At night, usually like going shopping at night. Oh, by the way, guys, I had a very bad allergy reaction. We have no idea what I reacted to, and it's just here alone. Either something, okay, the doc was saying either something stepped on me, or either it's something that I just brushed my hand against and I just reacted to it. So I was put on IV by their meds. Like I reached the hospital, it was so bad, it was so flamed up and red, and it was all over this place, by the way. So I reached the hospital. The doctor was like, I'm putting you on IV right now, on meds. So she told me, I called someone to come and pick me up because I want to be able to drive, as in that's how bad the reaction was. And I was given antihistamines and this cream to apply on it, so it's drying up. It was a bit painful. Using this hand was actually a bit hard, but that was last week at around Monday, Tuesday, but right now it's okay. So I've only managed to go to two places. I've only managed to go to Portal Pharmacy and Miniso. I think Miniso is where my energy just drained, and I hadn't eaten like a heavy breakfast, so that one I think has affected why I've come back home. So I think I'll eat them, rest a bit, then I'll go later on. So let's start with Portal Pharmacy. So what I got from Portal Pharmacy was my first brush and teeth set for my son. So this is how it looks. I think I showed you guys a close-up look of it. So it has a very soft bristles you can use just to clean the gum in the tongue. And you can see this cat toothbrush, how it's I hope it focuses. How it's so tiny, like to clean to cut the two teeth that will come out. I think this is the time he's starting to teeth now. So when I use it, I'll show you guys how it I need not show you guys how it works because I can't show you my son's face. I also got supplements. I love using supplements. When I was pregnant, the supplements really helped me a lot, but now since I'm not breastfeeding, I stopped. And also breastfeeding, I used to use supplements. So since now I'm not doing that, I don't have any supplements that I'm currently taking. So they advised me to try these ones for women. So they have basically all the vitamins: B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B12, vitamin C, vitamin D3, E, K1, biotin, and folate. So that is what the supplement has, all of them, and this is how it looks. So at least now I have supplements, and I can take this once a day. So I was really looking for, it kept being in like my phone as a reminder, and I never got one. So when you hit 30, supplements will be your bay, trust me. And then I got blood lancets for measuring my sugar levels. I don't want, like I told you guys, I'm so on top of my sugar levels. I don't want, if they spike even the slightest, I want to go to Hosi and see Dr. Nicola. I also got the Bath and Body Works Shea and Vitamin E body lotion from Portal Pharmacy. They have a ton of Bath and Body Works products. If you want, you can choose from their website. I will link their website by there. And then I got some earrings. These are the two small ones that go in. I removed mine when I was pregnant. When I was pregnant, I used to do a lot of weird things. So I removed, I have 2 more piercing on each ear. So I removed them all when I was pregnant. So I need to return them. So I got this circular one, the regular circular one that everyone has. And then there's this camoon shaped one. And then there is this lovely green one. I love this emerald green design thing that also goes with my ring. I love green jewelry for some reason. So these ones I got them from Portal Pharmacy. This one I got it for my nightstand. I want to put a lotion on my nightstand area, so that's why I got this one. I love, there's just something about going to bed with a lotion on your hands that smells amazing. So yeah, I got this one for that. Smells nice. And I wanted I wanted a Bath and Body Works product that I've never used before. So I've used champagne, I've used basically almost all of them, so I wanted something different. So the place that really took time for me was Miniso. I got a lot of things from Miniso. And I wanted to go also to Simi Vogue. So what I'll do tomorrow, one of these days after work, I'll just stop by Simi Vogue after work and get a few things. So not everything here is mine. I was also shopping for my sister. She's decorating her baby's room, her daughter's room. I think she'll have a video on that. That's my other sister, by the way. Let me take this, guys. Hello? This one is hers, so I want to do her haul. That is hers to share. I want to do her content. Let me just put her things aside. Like I said in the morning, I don't have any are they called AirPods? They're not called AirPods. Yeah, they're called AirPods. I don't have any AirPods. And then the funny thing is, after I've bought this one, I'm so sure I'm going to find my old ones. So I got these white ones. Miniso have very nice AirPods, by the way. We buy all of ours from Miniso. Me and my hubby. So these are the ones that I got, white ones this time. The other ones are usually black. and they are awesome. So we tested them. They fit my ear perfectly. I have very tiny ears, so these are the ones that I went with. Let me just show you guys the unfortunately I don't have the, oh, it's in my handbag. Okay, found it. So these AirPods were 17.49. These ones. Oh, the vitamins, let me go back to Portal. The vitamins I think are 3,000, but supplements are usually that expensive, guys. And this baby teeth set is 13.50. So the other thing that I got were this. I probably should give my sister one. I'll give my sister one. So I got this jewelry organizers. So like I usually hang my button earrings on top there, so these ones will help me organize them inside the drawer or on top of the drawer. And I also got a larger one, so there are these two. This one was 179 bob, and this one was, I think, 2 something. It was around 200 and something. And then if you've been watching my vlogs, I've been looking for this travel kit bottle organizers. So especially I need these two so badly. I need these two, and so they come as a pack, and I love just the design of the 2 bottles and everything. So I need one to put like my lotion in my handbag, so I got this one. And then I saw these really cute ones. I've no idea what I'm going to use with these ones, but I just got them. They're really cute. These things you usually, at the moment, I never know what to do with them, but trust me, by the end of the week they'll have found something to be used for. So this one was super value travel bottle was 359, and then I know some things are not really, I don't know how much this set was, but I think it was 359. So this one was I think both of them were either 359 or 3 something. Just know the 300 and something. And then I got car phone holder. This one, I know I have one, but I wanted this one for the event. It was 400 and something. That one I remember. 459 then. And then I also got another one, but I think this one I'm going to put it in my hubby's car. So I also got this brand. It might not be for the car exactly, but it's flat, so this one won't like obstruct anything even if I put it on the dashboard. So I'll see between which ones I'll pick, and one I'll give it to my hubby to put it in his car. This one was also going for I think 400 and something. And then I got a tiny water bottle. I don't think I've ever mentioned like my car, the cup holders are a bit short, like the cup holder and the console for the radio like bulges out, so the distance, the height for putting whatever it is, like a bottle or your thermos is really short. So I got a tiny bottle for putting water, specifically if I want to carry water in the car. So this one will fit perfectly, and it will enable me to pick it and put it back very comfortably. I also saw this, I see this with so many influencers and YouTubers. It's sanitizing bottle. It's a spray sanitizing bottle. It's really cute. This one was, let me just look at the price for this one. The sensor car phone holder was 315. Actually, the car phone holder was 359 and the other one was 259. They're actually very affordable. And then comes second. Oh, this cup, the glass bottle was 399. Cute. I can't leave Miniso without hair buns, so I got hair buns. Like I told you guys in the morning, I was going for a wallet. So this one at least is compact compared to the other blue one. I don't know if the other blue one is here. Yeah, it's here, so that you can see the difference. You see how big this wallet is compared to this one. This one is so tiny, it's like holding your phone, and it's a wallet. So this wallet I think was 1,000, and this is how it looks inside. So it's just very simple inside. It has the card place, and yeah, I'm not so sure about the quality, but it's not badly off. So there's that, and then there's I wanted the pop-up button for the phone, the one that helps you like hold the phone way better, but then I saw this one that has a card holder in it. So I thought instead of just buying this circular thing alone, I get this one with a card holder in case I want to carry like my ID and my card, and I don't feel like carrying my wallet. This one will come in handy, so I'll stick this behind my phone case. It will be really nice. And then I got a power bank, which I know someone in this house will take it. So this one is flat. Please don't judge me, I got key holders. So this time I went with a black Mickey Mouse key holder for my car. Actually my car keys don't have a key holder right now. I keep removing it because my hubby, every time he wants to use my car, he removes the key holder because it's all pink and girly. So I thought this time let me get him a black one, so this one he'll carry comfortably around. So let me just hook it up. So yeah, this one I know he can carry it around. And then I couldn't resist this one. So this one I'm going to change it for my office keys. I don't know where my office keys are even as we speak. And then I got a utility knife. This one I think was 100 and something shillings. I used to have one, and for the life of me I don't know where it is. And I think I should have gotten like 2 of these, because I need one in the room and maybe the office. So it has like a very tiny blade, and this one is just 100 pop. 100, yeah, 100 pop. And then lastly I added in some jewelry, like I told you guys in the morning. I have no idea where my button jewelries are, but these ones are from Emmaus. Emmaus. I'll show you guys. I actually got like 4 or 5 of them plus a necklace, so I'll show you guys later on. So from Miniso I got these lovely green button ones. I got these black ones. I love these black ones. And then there's this one. I love button like earrings. And then I got these ones. So these ones are how much? They're ranging between 400 to 300 there about. So let me show you guys the other ones that I got from Emmaus while we are still on jewelry. So these are the first ones that I got, and then there's these other ones. They come in such like a sweet package. Thank you. I hope you will be very happy. So these are the ones that I got. So this set I've removed from here. Like you can see, I think I'm obsessed with like black and gold jewelry of late. So this is the ones that I got from them, and this butterfly set. Let me open this. I don't think you can see clearly. I hope I don't lose these ones. I right now I have an organizer at least. I hope I just don't lose them now. So this is the other set that I got. I used to have these ones and I don't know where they went to, these butterfly ones. And then these ones. this is, and then I got now a necklace. I got this necklace. I thought it was clear on this side, so let me just open. So I want to arrange my dressing table. We'll do that with you guys. So this is how the necklace looks like. So these ones I got them from Emmaus. I don't know, I think I should also like add on to my necklaces, but I'm finding it hard to get like necklaces that don't fade. Earrings, they're good, but necklaces, they keep fading a lot. So I kinda gave up on buying necklaces, but I'll see. So let me organize the area with you guys and I go eat lunch. So I'm on my dressing table and I thought I'm just going to, first of all, sorry that I was out of focus on this, but I didn't notice that. So I decided just not to arrange my jewelry and just clean the entire space out. I ended up also decluttering the drawer at the far left or right, depends on where you're standing. So I ended up decluttering that entire drawer because it had a lot of just things that I'm not using currently. This other one is full of my makeups and lipsticks and lip gloss, I think. So that one I didn't touch because I know it's clean and it's clutter free. It has everything that I'm using. But this other one I ended up like decluttering. It has like my spare toothbrushes, toothbrush heads, it has my contacts, a hair clips. It just had a bunch of things that I was not using, so I ended up decluttering it, and I decided I'm just going to declutter my entire bedroom. Especially my closet is such a huge mess. I don't think I can even open that closet on camera. I need to declutter it and remove the clothes that I'm no longer wearing. When I got pregnant, I shifted my entire closet. So right now, I also bought new clothes when I went back to work because I had gained weight. And right now my weight is going down because I'm off breastfeeding. So I'm in between clothes. I don't even know what to keep and what not to keep because my weight is, I'm just waiting for my weight to be, you know, consistent, to just be stuck somewhere, because I was 73, right now I'm 69, and I don't know, like the skirts that I bought, some of them don't fit me really well. So I'm just going to see on how I'm going to declutter my closet. I may keep those clothes in case in future I get baby number 2 and I need to buy bigger clothes again. So I may keep them. I'll just declutter them and keep them, but I need to see what fits right now because my closet is a huge mess. I think my closet, 80% of the clothes inside, I don't wear them. So I need to just get a Sunday or a Saturday afternoon and go through that. I don't know if it's something that you guys would like to see me decluttering and arranging my closet. Funny thing, I always arrange my hubby's closet but not mine. Oh, I was removing all these brushes and comb to wash later. I'm going to wash them because they're full of makeup, and my brushes are also, I'm planning to undo my hair, so I thought it's the best time to also wash my hair brushes. So I ended up decluttering this space, not decluttering the drawer and arranging this space way better, and it made me feel really nice. I think I'm just going to do the same for the rest of the room. Like my chest of drawers is another huge mess. I just need a weekend off and just get this all done. So yeah, I think I'll film when I do that. When I get the time to do that, I'll do that, because I know I have a lot of clothes that I'm not wearing. Either they're too small or too big, that I wore them when I was pregnant, and right now I can't wear them. So I'll see to that. this is how sorry, this one is for my fan. I have no idea where my fan is, but I'm guessing it's in the living room, so I'll look for it. So this is how it looks. Okay, this one is giving me OCD vibes, so let me just yeah, so this is how the organizer looks. And this other one, the good thing is they're stackable, so you can just stack this one on top of the other and you're good to go. So yeah, so the last thing I did for this vlog is go for my grocery shopping finally. So we were doing this later on in the evening at around 7 something. So we were actually waiting for my son to wake up so that we can do this, because he loves sitting inside the trolley and just playing with the stuff inside and just being moved around. So you end up actually picking 2 trolleys, because now you have to leave one for him to play with. I stopped carrying his stroller when I go to the supermarket because he won't use it. He'll prefer riding in the trolley than using his stroller. So you'll end up picking 2, because you need one to actually put the shopping and one for him to play with. So you put like things like tissue wipes, things he can play with. You can see him at the end of the screen there with my hubby. So yeah, this is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.